My name is Ben James. I'm a music business student at Belmont University in Nashville. And I'm 21 and I'm a senior now. And the way that I got here in LA is through my school's satellite program, which is called Belmont West. And basically they send 14 students to LA to live here for a semester and to take some classes, but mainly intern. I am an intern. I interned for all three companies here at Allanet Music Group. I interned for Media City post-production and mainly just observing the post-production staff to see. Today I observed some dialogue editing and just to kind of sit and see more what they do. And then I also interned for Opus One, which is their music library, and I do anything from stocking CDs to interacting with the sales department and just getting a better feel on how a music library works and what makes a good music library, what makes a good salesperson even. And then the third company is their international royalties company, and I just kind of do anything. There's only one employee with that company, so I do anything that they need extra to be done. I listen to all sorts of music. I listen to jazz, I listen to rock, jam band style music, listen to a lot of classical, just anything that's good. I don't listen to country, which is one reason why I wanted to do this Belmont West program, to get away from the country from Nashville. So I'm big into Dave Matthews Band. Just saw them a couple weeks ago when they came through LA. I collect soundtracks. So I love Danny Elfman, Howard Shore with all the Lord of the Rings stuff that he's done. Big fan of that. I like more of the jazz stuff like Medeski, Martin and Wood, and John Scofield. Well, both my parents were actually music majors in college, and they started out as music teachers at either elementary school, and one was at a high school. And then they both dropped that after a couple years, but they still continued playing music, and I grew up, engrossed in music, so it was always all around me. And as a kid in elementary school, I was required to play violin and take piano lessons and all that. And then after that, it was kind of up to me what instrument I wanted to choose and how to kind of express that. And then in high school, I switched from cello to guitar and worked with several bands at my high school. And the way I got into kind of the music business side of it was I bought a little 4-track recorder and just recorded everything that our bands that we did. And later on, once I was looking for a school, I found out you can actually major in audio engineering and music recording and stuff like that. So that just kind of blew my mind at that opportunity. But so that was a lot of fun, and that's what I've been doing at Belmont then. My emphasis is audio engineering, so it's kind of like a half audio engineering program and then half the music business program. Yeah, my parents are really excited about the opportunity because they grew up doing music themselves, and my dad's an insurance salesman, and he knows that even though he was a music major, all the performance stuff he learned from that degree, everything that he learned, he could apply later on being an insurance salesman. So he knows that anything I do, whether it be, figuring out how to tweak audio or anything, I'm going to be able to apply that later on to any job I choose. So they're excited about that, but they're really excited that I'm kind of following my passion. In 5 years, if you would ask me what I would be doing a semester ago, I would have said audio engineering, because that was, what my main focus was and what I found the most fun. But this past semester, now this semester, I'm taking a lot more business classes and really getting into the business side of the music industry and just business altogether. So I'm not really sure what I'll be doing. That's part of my goal for coming out for this semester, working with all three companies here at Allanet Music Group to see where I could fit in there. And then I also have another internship at Rogers & Cowan, which is a publicity firm in town. And so I'm kind of getting in the side of film and television through them with film and television publicity as well. So I'm really keeping my options open right now, and there's just a ton of opportunity that's kind of come this past semester. So I'd love to involve audio engineering at least as a hobby, if not more, but sometimes their hours aren't exactly what I'd like. So getting more of a normal job, but even publicity. I'm working at the Oscars. I'm hosting a party at the Playboy Mansion. So there's all sorts of really interesting things you can do, still in music, still in entertainment, and so I can still continue, following my passion, even if it's not originally what I thought. Yeah, I'm really excited about the future, actually, and I don't know if I'm going to end up in Nashville. I love the town, I love the atmosphere, but there's a ton of opportunity here in LA, and weather's gorgeous all the time, so you can't complain there. But so it's just going to depend through the end of this semester, and then through later on what my opportunities are, where I'm even going to end up. Well, if you're wanting to go into either the music industry or just entertainment industry in general, you really have to be driven towards wanting to do that, because there's a lot of weird things you wouldn't have to do if you were, just a regular business major. If, studio guys, sometimes their starting job is 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. shift and starting out minimum wage. So it's not the most romantic thing to start out with, but if you love it, that's what you want to do. You should follow that. And then the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to intern, or at least go out, go to conventions, meet with people, network. The more people you know, the more people you can help out in the long run, but the more people who can help you out starting out at least. And so it's a lot about what you know, but more importantly, it's who you know and how you interact with people, and communication skills and people skills that you have.